Mm. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with the U and not an E. So don't get it twisted. I don't know what's going on. I was having some serious technical difficulties. I had to go out and come back in. So I am 4 minutes late. Grandma Hershey don't like to be late for nothing. Everybody who knows me can tell you. But anywho, we're going to get it together now that it's on. We're going to go ahead and do what we're going to do. All right. First of all, I want to tell you what type of recipes that you will get on the Grandma Hershey Cooks shows, videos. I don't know what they call them on here. I'm 65 years old. Anyway, I call them shows, okay? But the type of recipes that you're going to get, if you are allergic to gluten, if you are vegetarian, if you are diabetic, if you're on a diet and just watching your sugar, if you're looking for low carbs or moderate carbs, you're going to get all of that. And if you have a nut allergy, I have special recipes just for you. All you have to do is ask. So anyway, I try to cover everybody because I believe that everybody should enjoy their food. Okay. So if Grandma Hershey can figure out how to do it for you and it still tastes good, she gonna do her best that she can do. All right. So anyway, today's recipe. Now I'll tell you what, my poor little elves, I just worked their little socks off. And I tell you, this was a hard journey trying to give you a 2-for-1. I don't know if we're going to get that one in for a while, okay? But today's recipe is oven fried wings and fries. Okay, I say basket, but I couldn't find my basket. But anyways, wings and fries, you can throw it in the basket if you got one. And it's going to be so good. Okay. So what I need you to do right now is go and hit that thumbs up. Then go to the subscribe and click it. Then where it says subscribe, it's got some bells. Click it again so you can get the black bell. And click that. That way, every time I come on, you will get an alert. Okay. And I'm still trying to figure out how to alert you sooner. And I know there's a way. So Grandma Hershey gonna figure that out eventually, so you can know ahead of time. So anywho, this eating lifestyle that I have now, I've been doing it for 3 years because of my health scare. And if you look at my other 8 episodes, you will know what I said. But since you have not on you, this is your first time, you're gonna hear this pitch. Which is the truth though. So my A1C was 8.7. And now it averages 5.3. My blood pressure was 167. Now it averages in the 120s, mostly 123 to 125. Then I had lost 27 pounds, but I've maintained the 17-pound weight loss. And I am still working on trying to get some of this loveliness off. But in the meantime, that 17 pounds did not find its way back. So, and this has been 3 years. It only took a year to get it down to these numbers. So if you're having a problem and your doctor said, I'm going to throw you on some medicine, because mine was about to put me on 4 medication. Sister girl can't do that. Because for one, I forget to take them. Okay. I'm going to tell you this quick story. So one time I was telling people I have a problem remembering things. And then one lady said, oh, get you some ginkgo. That's supposed to help with your memory. So I bought the ginkgo. I put it at the counter where I could remember to take it, right? That did not help me. So the lady later, she said, well, how's the ginkgo? I said, I keep forgetting to take it. Anywho, that's the life of Grandma Hershey. So I want to give a shout out to my beautiful sister. She gave me a suggestion because, Grandma Hershey have to watch her cholesterol. So I use margarine instead of butter. So she said, well, why don't you mix it? Do half butter and half margarine. That way, at least it's half healthier and you can still enjoy it. I'm going like, that's a great idea. So I haven't tried it yet because I'm waiting for the butter to go down on prices. But it'll be, because this is Easter time, so it'll be on sale in a minute. So when I looked up what half of unsalted butter, a tablespoon, and then to mix half of the margarine, then the calories would be for 1 tablespoon or half a, when you mix half a tablespoon of each, then it will equal out to 1 tablespoon. And those calories would come out to 85. That's not so bad. The saturated fat will come out to 5. It's still high, but not as high. So I could probably get away with it. And then the sodium will be 57.3. So that's not a bad deal altogether. All right. So shout out to my beautiful sister. I love you. Okay. So I don't know if you noticed this, but last week when I played back, see, I don't know what y'all looking at till I look at it after the show. When I say this is live, this is live. So last week when I did the playback, I noticed at the front door, which y'all can see it clearly now, there's my can of Raid. Because see, I live in the country. I live by a pond. And so sometimes things like to fly through that front door when I open the door. So I have my Raid ready for it. Don't come here if you don't want to die. All right. So I'd say you stay outside in your environment. I'll stay in mine. So anywho, and then I had my little security thing up there. And something else was up there. And so I reminded myself to move it. I didn't, well, actually, when it came to my mind, I did it right then. So I wouldn't forget. Because like Grandma Hershey said, sometimes she'd be forgetting. So anyway, that was kind of comical to me. And only one person mentioned it. And I just fell out laughing. I was laughing so hard I couldn't hardly talk. So anywho, that was your last week bloopers. Bloop, 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 bloop. Anyway, okay, so let's move on. So the healthy highlights for this meal, and this is the chicken wings plus the fries, what it come out to be for 1 serving. Now, 1 serving is actually 4 pieces of chicken, not 4 whole wings, but 4 pieces of chicken. So this is the healthy highlights for the 4 pieces of chicken and 1 regular potato. It is 410 calories, 4 grams of saturated fat, 475 milligrams of sodium, 30 carbs, 1 sugar, 2 fiber, and the best part about this meal, there's 23 grams of protein. So that is not bad. Now, if you don't have health issues like Grandma Hershey, or if you're a man, because, you know, men can eat twice as much, then you can get you 8 pieces, okay? But Grandma Hershey going to stick to her 4 so she can get rid of a little bit more of this loveliness. Okay. Anywho, let's get started with the recipe because time is of the essence around here. All right. So for the wings, what I did was I went on and I mixed these 2 ingredients, the Mrs. Dash garlic and herb and the Weber honey garlic. 2 favorite recipes of ingredients. And then I put a little bit of black pepper in it. All right. So you put the amount you want. But for this recipe, I mixed up a 1/4 teaspoon of each seasoning plus the pepper, whatever amount you want. Okay, and I put it all in here together in my little dish. And so what we're gonna do, oops, I'm sorry, that's not for that. Oh, here it is, my oil spray. So I know I use the aerosol a lot, but Chosen Foods have a great brand that's not aerosol. You just have to catch it on sale. Now, the best thing that I found, if you go to Amazon and you order the 13.5 ounce can, then you're going to get a better bargain. Okay. So that's where I get that from. And it comes out kind of fast. So it is oil, but it's not the aerosol. So it's healthier. Okay. So today we're going to use Chosen and we're going to spray the outside of the wings. We're going to, oops. See how they come out? And you have to be careful because it comes out pretty fast. So we're going to spray the wings. Then we're going to take the seasoning. Now, Grandma Hershey washed her hands. Make sure you wash your hands before you get started, okay? And then we're going to sprinkle the seasoning on the outside of the wings. And I mean, this is really good. And you're going to think that this came out of the skillet. But it didn't. It's going to be coming out of the oven. And I mean, it is really good. Really good. Grandma Hershey ain't going to lie to you. All right. Okay, then we're going to flip them over. Now, when I'm cooking, I like to use 1 color tongs for the meat and a different color for the non-meat if I have something else with tongs, okay? That way I won't get them mixed up, all right? So then we're going to flip the wings. Oh, I forgot to tell you the first part. So get your baking pan, cooking sheet, whatever you want to call it. Put you a sheet of foil in it, because that way you won't have a lot of mess to clean up. And then take you a baking rack, one of these little gadgets, and you can buy this at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Get you a few of them. That's what I do. All right. So that rack is going to go on top of this cookie sheet, baking pan, baking sheet. So now we're going to flip the chicken. All righty. Flip the chicken. Flip, flip, flip. Then we're going to repeat what we just did. We're going to spread with some more of our avocado spray, olive oil spray, whichever kind you use. Woo. So that's what's going to fry up the chicken. Okay. And then we will sprinkle the other half of that seasoning on it. And see, you're going to have less carbs because you're not going to have flour. All right. But you're going to think you got flour. Oh, we're going to trick our minds sometime, you know. Trick our minds sometime. All right. See how it was just perfect, the amount that I used. All right. Then what you're going to do, your oven is going to be preheated to 425. I got to say that again. But you're going to preheat that oven. And when it's ready, then you're going to stick the wings in. All right. You're going to stick the wings in. And you're going to bake those for 30 minutes. Then when your timer go off, you're going to flip them and bake them another 20 minutes. Okay. So now we're going to talk about these fries. All right. So now what I did do already is I got me some garlic olive oil. And you can't find it everywhere. This store around here called Hy-Vee. I just love them because they have a lot of healthy food stuff, items that I like. And this is by Gustare, Gustare. So if you can find it online, that's great too. But they have a garlic flavored olive oil. And that's what I like to use. So I use 2 teaspoons of this. I'll put it in the bowl. And being that I didn't want my potatoes to dry out, then because I cut them up like French fries, being that I didn't want my potatoes to dry out, I went on and put the 2 teaspoons of oil in the bowl so that they can cover my potatoes. And what you're going to do is if you don't want the peeling on yours, like Grandma Hershey, then you're going to peel them, you're going to cut them, then you're going to rinse them and pat them dry before you put them in that bowl, okay? Because you want everything to stick to it, all right? So I already got the oil in here. Then for its seasoning, this out the way, I use the honey garlic again, a 4th teaspoon. I use a 4th teaspoon of the Mrs. Dash onion and herb. And I use a 4th teaspoon of the Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. And then I use 1/8 teaspoon of the Mediterranean sea salt. I tried to get away with using no salt at all, but I did need a little something on these fries. Okay, so that's what I did. So we're going to dump them. Now my stove is not on. That's the only reason I'm sitting this bowl up here. I'm going to dump the seasoning into the potatoes. Normally it would just go into the oil, but since I didn't want my potatoes to dry out, I went on and did that. But they still coming out good because it's going to coat these potatoes. And you're going to end up with some seasoned fries. And they're going to be oven fried, and you're going to think you got them out the skillet. Okay? But no, you're going to get these out of the oven. All right. So now we are going to put these potatoes on this rack. Let me turn it over here so you can see it a little better. We're going to put these potatoes on this rack, and we're going to have them like a 1/2 inch apart so the heat can circulate, you know. All right, so let's put these on the rack. And you're doing that while the chicken is cooking. That because these fries are only going to take about half an hour. So when you flip the wings over and put the fries in, then you only got another 30 minutes and you're ready to eat. Okay? And I tell you, you're going to be drooling. All right. You know what? Grandma Hershey washed her hands. So I'm going to take this out of here. Don't want to mix up my thing. I'm going to put these on here because that's just taking too long. All right. Taking too long. And try to put your smaller pieces towards the middle of the pan and the larger pieces toward the outside. That way it'll cook more evenly. Because the smaller pieces tend to cook faster and the skinnier pieces. So you want them on the inside. And see, having the rack on here makes that heat circulate and it's going to cook from the bottom up. You know, and so it's going to give you that crispiness that you're looking for. Instead of when you just put something in a pan and then all of a sudden it's soft at the bottom and hard on the top. Well, it's going to give you an even amount of crispness. In case that didn't sound right. Okay. So then when your timer goes off from the 30 minutes of the chicken, then that's when you're going to put your fries in and flip your chicken, and then that way they'll get done together. Let me grab some from my hand. Because, you know, Grandma Hershey don't like stuff on her fingers. Oh, I tell you. So, anywho, we got that taken care of. So, now, the elves did help me a little bit. So, they already got something going on in the oven. We got another 2 minutes before it come out. So, while that's going on, that 2 minutes, what we're going to do is remember. Oh, did I tell you the healthy highlights? I sure did because of the protein. So anywho, so what we're going to do is we're going to remember to hit the thumbs up if we haven't done it already. We're going to subscribe if we haven't done it already. And then you're going to share. You're going to share to everybody you know. Share to your friends. Share to your enemies. Share to your family. Just share, share, share. Even share it with a stranger. All right. If you see somebody say, hey, you want to try learning some healthy recipes or healthier recipes from a lady called Grandma Hershey, then go to this website, to this YouTube site. Lord have mercy. Tell y'all this technology. So anywho, so now next week's show, it's going to be pineapple cheesecake. So last month when I did the pineapple cherry cheesecake, it was actually like a New York style cheesecake with cherries and pineapples on it. But this is actually a pineapple cheesecake with pineapples in it. And I tell you, you're going to love it. So, and that's going to be next Tuesday at 3:30 Central Time. Okay. So these wings and fries are about ready, and that way I can put this other one inside. Okay. I'm telling you, oh my goodness, oh, I'm so excited I can hardly stand it. Hold on, we're gonna take this out. Oh my goodness. Oh, can you see that? Look at these wings and these fries, how crispy they look. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, elves. I'm going to put these fries in here. And I'm going to turn this chicken around. I really need to flip it. You mind if I flip it right quick? Huh? Because we do want it to get done. So this is what they look like. They half ready. So you flip them over. See how they already crisping up? All right, hold on, timer. We're going to flip these right fast, you know. It's not hard. It's really not hard to make. It is really, really easy to make and very tasty and healthier for you because you don't have all that grease, okay? You don't have all that grease. All right. Now set this timer for 30 more minutes because that's how long that's going to take. Oops, not that. Hold on now. Come on. If you're looking for bloopers, you're going to get them here every week. I guarantee it. All right, set that timer. So, get my plate. Grandma Hershey got her plate ready. So we're gonna take the French fry tongs, meaning that these wings are done. We don't want to take a dirty meat tong and touch done food, okay? So we're gonna put these wings on this plate. Now, Grandma Hershey not gonna eat all these at one time, all right? Because this is like a serving and a half. Well, back in the day, Grandma Hershey would have tore all of them up. So we're gonna put these wings on here. Then we're gonna take this bowl. We're gonna put these fries. Look at this. Can you see how nice and brown these edges are? Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. Who said you gotta have grease? Nobody, you do not. And you can enjoy these. They just as quick and easy as if you've thrown them in a vat of grease. Oh my goodness. These are look so delicious. And they are done. Hold on. We almost done here. Come on, fry. Woo. Okay, so now what Grandma Hershey like to do, since she can't eat a lot of sodium, she like to take this honey racha sauce by Heinz, and since it's high in sodium, she takes a teaspoon of that, and then she mix it with 2 teaspoons of no salt ketchup, or the half salt, whichever one you can find, 50%, and mix it together, and it tastes like regular. Okay, so let's taste one of these fries. See that fry? We're gonna dip that in our mixture. I'll tell you what, this is better than no greasy fry. And Grandma Hershey want to make sure it ain't poison, so she's gonna taste the chicken for you. All right, and you see this nice chicken wing that came out of the oven, and it's kind of hot. Oh, this is so good. I tell you what, if don't nobody else like this food, I do. And if you make this, they're gonna love you, okay? Especially your children. It's done. Okay. Grandma Hershey's gonna behave. She's gonna behave. And I just want to say thank you for coming. And I hope to see you again next week with that pineapple cheesecake. And I am going to enjoy these wings and fries. Oh my God, it tastes so good. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you next week. Love you. Have a great week. Mwah.